All right, we are back. What's going on, everyone? My name's Ryan. Welcome back to Yard Talk. Today we have a very exciting staff stories with the one, the only, possibly as you will find Pumpkinhead's biggest fan that just so happens to work with us now, Zach Adams, our chef here.
How's it going?
Zach, thanks for coming on, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, dude.
Absolutely. We got our childhood favorites here. We've talked many times about the cream soda and the root beer being the best flavors.
The goats.
Objectively speaking.
Yeah.
No bias involved there. But Zach, how long you been with Shipyard? And tell us the pretty great story on how you got here.
So I've been here for 1 year and 3 months. Basically been running the kitchen, doing the ordering, making sure everything goes out, working the events and stuff like that. Helping put things on the menu.
And you got some good staples on the menu now.
We got the wings.
You pushed
finally.
for the wings, the mott sticks.
Yep, Caesar salad. That's the big
Needed
one.
it. Needed
to
it.
have that.
All right. So we talked about this story earlier today, and it's the most incredible thing ever that you are now working here. But
True.
tell us about the shoes, man. Tell us about the shoes.
So before I ever worked here, I was a big fan of Pumpkin and Shipyard in general. I mean, to the point I had a mug club membership. I was coming here quite frequently, and I was actually a trivia guest with you a couple of times. And but 2 years ago, there was a contest for Pumpkinhead Pete's biggest fan, and I entered that. And I actually came to this tasting room, shot the video, and unfortunately narrowly missed the top 10. So I didn't even make it to the next rounds. But as somebody that only wears Air Force Ones, this was a big prize I really wanted to win and didn't make it. So I basically went on the Nike app and customized to make the exact shoes that were given away as a contest because I really wanted a pair. So I think I have one of 5 in existence. The 4 prizes and myself are the only ones that have those.
That's fantastic. What was the video that you had to shoot?
Basically, it was either wearing a pumpkin on the head or the video said to be creative, just to describe yourself as Pumpkinhead's biggest fan. So I came here, got a mug club of beer, talked into the camera right in the tasting room, and did a Pumpkinhead in one down the mug, shotgun style chug with a bunch of cases of beer and socks on and, a t-shirt and everything just to give all my love to Pumpkinhead. And, it's funny, our now GM was the bartender that day, and he saw what I was doing and saw the video, and he's like, "Can you send that to me?" And he shared it around. So got some love from the staff at the time.
Wow, might need to get a hold of that. And you're like, "Oh, Pete, I love you. Call me back.
Basically,
to Pumpkinhead Pete."
Essentially, that's exactly what I said. And I was at the end of the video like, "I'm a Mug Club member, so vote for me." And still narrowly missed the top 10.
That's the best, man. That's
right.
the best. Well, we're so happy to have you. It's you. I think you are. You're the number one Pumpkinhead Pete fan that I know.
I'll take that.
And you happen to make some good food along Pumpkinheads that get served.
Appreciate that, man. Pumpkin soup. Made with Pumpkinhead.
Too. We got it all, man. It's all pumpkin. Come fall.
Yeah.
Is it too early?
Never too early.
Never too early.
No, if I got a 12-pack at home, I'm going to have one tonight.
Exactly. There you go. Okay, so you mentioned trivia.
Yes.
And I thought it was only right that I do this segment with you because you have probably a 60% win rate. I mean, you dominate. You dominate.
I do pretty well, right? I do. Obviously, our friends copycats, they're pretty good too. And when my girlfriend and her friends come, man, they're dangerous. But, I do all right. We hold our own.
You definitely hold your own. The name switches up, but you always give me a little giggle there.
Yeah. It's funny, before I ever worked here, me and partner, we'd always be Updog. And every once in a while, I'll bring that back. But now, the team kind of varies. A couple different ones, obviously. This is a brewery. Yep. Classic. Yep. Sometimes something topical of the day is sports. I know will get us a chuckle. But always try to play when we can, obviously. If it's busy, can't always happen. But
see, you keep me going here. Because the girls, they do not love my dad jokes as much as you do, man. As much as you do. So
got the same style of humor.
We do. So Updog, I lean right into it. What's Updog?
Nothing, you.
It's the best, man. It's the best. So shout out Parker Hall. You're the man. He came up with this idea of trivia bingo. And it's stuff that I say every single time. Like if you had this on a bingo card, you would get bingo every single time, every single night. Every Thursday.
It's funny because, and I understand why, you kind of do that because like the repetition and using the same things and it's just easier and flows out of the tongue. Same way, like in the kitchen, order of food's ready. I always say the same thing. It flows that way. So but we're not making fun of you when we wanted to play this bingo to keep track of the little expressions. It's just, we do it out of love because like it makes our day to hear those every time. But yeah, we got a few of them. Obviously, it's only one way to start the day. 5:05 that once you hear that Marco, and a bunch of people either call out Pollo or Polo.
So
that's
again,
so
that's on the bingo card.
Yep.
So I always start at 5:05
Yep.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
that's right.
That's on the bingo card. And then I test my speakers with the Marco.
Yep.
And a lot of times you're the only one to say Polo, but it's still always a great introduction to the day.
Somebody's got to say it. You got to make sure the mic's on. So.
Yeah, exactly. I get some eye rolls, but you always give me a good little chuckle. And every now and then I'll get a new crowd and they'll chuckle at my silly jokes that I say every single week. But then you have some that the people will say before I even say it. Like, here's another bingo card one. When I explain the mystery round.
Yeah.
Right? It's 4 questions. I need 4 answers. You get 2 points a pop for each correct answer. And you don't need to get all of them correct. For example, if you get 1 right, you get 2 points. If you get 3 right, you get 6 points.
And that's math.
That's math.
Yep, and that's math. You always got to get that I like that.
The trivia boys, the trivia hecklers, I call them, the Jeopardy rejects. Yep. They always finish my sentence there, and that's math. So,
and you always hear them too. The other one that they're a big fan of, they always you talk about the final rounds because everything else, you don't have to risk any points by betting on the normal rounds, but the final one you can wager it all, and then they chime in and point at you with the up to 15 points. Exactly. Yeah. They do that one too. That's part of the.
That's on the
sheet.
Bingo card.
Of course, every time I myself can't spell at all, so like I'll send you an answer and I'll just be like, hey, it's not spelled right, but you get to do your thing. And another one on the list is your deal. I'll let you talk about the deal.
The deal. It's the deal. It's the unwritten rule when you join my trivia. I know it's my job, but I'm not perfect. I won't knock you for spelling if you won't knock me for pronunciation.
I never will. Every once in a while, I'll hear you butcher something, so like I'll help out something I know, like it's so and so, and then okay, yeah, oh yeah, I got it, and then you can pronounce it right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little give and take.
Yeah,
we're on the same team here.
I do get a little upset sometimes when I'm just butchering something over and over again, and nobody says a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, guys, help a guy out.
Exactly.
That's a good one. So we got 4 or 5 on the bingo card. You love that second one.
Oh, the struggling. If you're struggling, there's a good chance someone else is too.
Yeah.
It's funny. Now we even say that without playing trivia. Like if it's super busy back in the kitchen, like, Ryan, man, you're probably struggling because I know I am.
Yeah.
We use that one. That's a great one.
Yeah. I don't make the questions. So, some of them are they're hard. Trivia is hard. And this is not like a super competitive trivia crowd. They're more there for the vibes, my jokes, of course, and my music and your food, and a good time out.
Yes.
And a good time out.
No,
but every now and then we get a question that's way too hard. So it's for me when I see 3 or 4 incorrect answers and time's kind of creeping up to say, hey, if you're struggling, someone else probably is too.
It's all just fun. Let's all just relax. Yep.
Yeah.
I love the not waiting on one team, not pointing the elbows.
So yeah. That was Parker's favorite. Because I'll always say, when I have one team left and I say, all right, guys, let's get our answers in. 30 seconds now, a minute now. And I'm like, I would never, ever call a team out or point any elbows at who we're waiting on. And
9 times out of 10, it's somebody that works here.
Yeah,
Either
exactly.
Go out the bar, not slower days, and especially in the winter, only 1 or 2 teams in, going up to up the front bar, making sure everyone's. I think I pestered all of you into playing. That's a classic. That's classic. That's good.
That's usually my intro. It's Marco Polo, and I look around and pretend, I think I've pestered just about every single person in here into playing. So whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me for your host tonight.
I also love, too, the I haven't heard it for a while now, but just start the game right after your mic check. And the answer was, and then... Oh, just kidding. Got you guys. I haven't asked a question. That's good. That makes me laugh.
I get some crazy people like looking at me so angry. I haven't said a thing in 10 minutes. Haven't started the game yet. Say, and the answer was Matthew McConaughey. And this lady would just whip her head around and be like, No. Don't worry,
We
man.
haven't gotten there.
It's like, you're paying attention though. That's good. I love a good, love a great, funny team name.
Funny team. Oh, there's some great ones. Can't say some of them on here, but there's been some great ones that we've had.
There have been some really good ones.
And of course, it's also great too. Like obviously, sometimes a lot of time now in the summertime, we have people that are visiting one time. They're just here for the day or for the weekend. But having the regulars that we have, we've already shouted out like Copycats. They come in every week now that they're gone in Spain. But Jeopardy Rejects, and who I think about still is the nurses, Wisconsin.
Those guys were great. Oh yeah, they came. Well, they were travel nursing for about 6 months.
Yep.
In the winter, and obviously they're working super hard, but it fit their schedule. They were here every single Thursday.
They always got a pizza and a pretzel. I remember them real well, and they always just had fun with it, and they laughed along with the jokes, and like they got what we're doing on. They
never won. Often. They had fun doing it though. They had fun doing it. Yeah, exactly.
It's all fun.
Yeah, but some fun team names are good. A lot of people will try the team names that like you can yell something like the Jeopardy Rejects one day they switch it to what's my name?
Right.
And everyone screams out Ryan.
Yeah. And another one that kind of counts is I know after trivia ends, you play a couple of songs. We always got to play Annika's favorite song. That's like tradition to hear Sabrina Carpenter.
Right. And
that's part of the bingo card.
And you get
I get mine.
You're ineligible for prizes.
That's true.
So you get your round of applause and you get your song at the end of the night.
And I get my song. That's right.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right. We're going to wrap this up. That's a great and that's the bingo card where if that was on your bingo card, you're getting bingo every single Thursday night. Every single Thursday night at 5 p.m. Come on down. Water's warm.
I'll be here for the next trivia. And you know what? Before we start, I'm going to head out to the dining room, and I'm just going to look around and see who's coming in second place. That's what I'm here for.
I love that. That's good. That's the energy we need. One of my favorite team names, we're going to finish here with one of my favorite team names of yours, and that we've talked about in a segment called Sir, This is a Brewery. And you were here.
We see some things here, huh?
Yeah, we do see some things. And we saw some things last week. This guy comes in, and he's wandering around, and he gets a cup of water, wandering around, and we're all kind of have our eyes on him, like, hey, what's he, is he going to order some food? No? Yeah. Comes up to me, and you witnessed it.
I did.
He goes, guys, got any cigars here?
Yep.
Sir, this is a brewery. Man, only right to do that segment with you, my friend.
Oh, that's great stuff.
Zach, thanks for coming on, my man.
Thank you very much.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Shout out Shipyard, shout out Sea Dog, shout out Eli, Ice Pick. Until next time, that was this episode of Yard Talk.